Steve asked me to share this one tonight. My wife and I our family moved to the Nashville area in the year 2000. And we have 3 girls. My wife and I have been married, not like these champs, 37 years, though. We'll be 37 this fall. You guys are inspiration. So when we moved here, our daughters, we have twins, and they have an older sister. So our girls were 4 and 2 and 2. And so I very distinctly remember when we moved here thinking, man, we got all the time in the world with these girls.
And don't you know, it felt like about 18 months went by and we were picking out graduation gowns and announcements, and I was not prepared for that at all. It just seemed to go by so quickly. And I was at a songwriting appointment with 2 friends, and at least the songwriting appointments that I've been a part of, the first probably 20 or 30 minutes is just getting caught up with each other because you're probably writing with friends of yours. And so you go around the room and go, well, how are the kids? How's your wife? How's family? How's your mom? Blah, 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 blah. And so other guys gave their update and what's going on with them, and it was my turn. And they said, well, Rob, how are you doing? How's everything going? And I said, well, if I'm honest, I'm not doing too good. And they said, what's up? And so I told them that our oldest daughter was probably 6 weeks away from graduating from high school. And I was just not prepared for what that was doing to my daddy's heart. I just wasn't ready for it. And I said, you have these kids for maybe 18 years before they go off into their next season, whether that's a job or college or a trade school or military or whatever, or whatever they do. And you just hope that the time you spent with them, you got everything in that you wanted them to know. You hope that the lessons you tried to teach them stick with them, and you just hope everything you ever tried to love into them takes and just sticks with them. And one of my friends said, you know what? I think that's what we need to write about today. And so we did. And so we started it that day, finished it another day. But this is really, now I'm the dad of daughters, so this is from a daddy of daughters perspective, but it's really for anybody who feels like their kids have grown up too fast and left the nest. So anyway, this is called Takes. Number 1 candle on her birthday cake. She had more frosting in her hair than on her plate. She smiled for the camera, and as it flashed I remember thinking, I hope this takes. One day she's a baby crawling across the floor. Turn around and there's a young man standing at the door. Well, he shook my hand and said, I'll have her home before 10, no matter what it takes. And as I watched her walk away, all I could do was hope and pray that all the love and every lesson given along the way takes. In that same old gym where she had her first high school dance, we teared up as she marched into pomp and circumstance. I hope she knows as she moves on what we've known all along, that girl's got what it takes. And as she walked across that stage, all we could do was hope and pray that all the love and every lesson given along the way It's 3 months after graduation day, and I'm helping her pack the trunk of that second-hand Chevrolet. She blows a kiss and drives away. Her mom and I just hope and pray that all the love and every lesson get along the way. Oh, I